Okay, uno, dos, tres. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Diego here, coming at you straight from the capital city. Today on Daddy Gamer Diaries, I got a question for you. You done with OCD? Yeah, you know me. Who's done with OCD? Every last homie. Yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about my observations with my children and their different personalities and their tendencies to have some slightly ritualistic behaviors, or, on the contrary, to enjoy wrecking every convention and rule that they can find. Now, I, on that spectrum of uptight to carefree, am on the uptight scale. My wife will easily tell you about all the weird things that I arbitrarily do that if she deviates from them, I start to get some palpitations and some hyperventilation going on. You know, just one look at my dresser drawers will kind of clue you in as to what type of guy I am, with the far left corner of my top drawer being 4 socks that have to be folded in a certain way and tucked in, elongated, lined up in a certain order, followed by you know, my boxers that have to be folded in a certain way and crisscross matched so that the bands aren't, you know, popping up on top of one or the other. You end up with the Leaning Tower of Pisa, you know, boxing versions. Yeah, I'm kind of a control freak, and really that's all those tendencies are, is some attempt to grasp control because you feel like there is too much chaos in your life. And I certainly grew up an individual who developed a lot of eccentricities because I think growing up I needed to create for myself a sense of control, and I've slowly been able to get out of that shell a little bit, but it's still there. Yeah, it's still very much a part of me and who I am, including how I game. Like, I love JRPGs, and I have to go through every town and talk to every person before I feel comfortable moving on. Now, my kids, Ephraim is a little more like me. He likes to line up his toys on the edge of the bathtub. He likes to methodically go through and do things in Mario. Like, he's got to break every last brick if it's a brick that could contain a coin. And that's the kind of kid he is. Today, I noticed he went up into the bathroom and he saw that the toilet paper dispenser was hanging down a little bit of the toilet paper, and he rolled it back up so that it would just be one nice smooth roll of toilet paper without any paper hanging down. My daughter, on the other hand, is an absolute joy to watch because she wrecks every conceivable rule that you might have about, you know, doing things the right way or a certain way. Her favorite thing to do after she's done eating is to launch her plate. Like, I'm done. You've got 3 seconds to come get me out of my chair. Whoosh. And one of my favorite memories that I have of her is we took the kids to Chuck E. Cheese. This was when my parents were in town shortly after Gabe was born, and I had a blast taking them to Chuck E. Cheese. But Bella had her own idea of how you should play skee ball. And rather than just roll the ball up the ramp and into the little banisters, she took the ball, she walked up the ramp, and decided that she would throw the ball back down to us, because that sounded more fun to her, and she thought it was hilarious. And those are my kids. One is a lot more like me. One is a lot more like my wife, who has yet to find an arbitrary rule of mine that she doesn't enjoy breaking. And you know, it's just amazing to see that even at such a young age that their personalities are already forming those little kernels. So I hope you guys have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.